Hi, I'm Becca Gradoville. I'm a junior from Council Bluffs, Iowa, and I'm a DS. This week we've worked a lot on serve-receive passing, making sure we're way more consistent with that and not being like on a roller coaster ride, and really focusing on blocking, making sure we're getting great touches off when they're hitting so our defense has something to use, and just staying really confident in our play. I think it's all very individual. Like, everyone comes in and we all bring our own sort of like confidence, and I'm trying to think. Coach always says swagger, so we always bring our own little swagger in, and people just have that chip on our shoulder this year that we want to be the best, and that we're finally seeing that, like, wow, we're like a really good team and we're still pretty young. And I think with Coach just constantly harping at us like, you guys are good and that you guys can be so much better if you just play like consistent all the time. And I think with him doing that and then all of us having that little chip on our shoulder, I think it all contributes. I think one, having our only senior not play this year, that's like a big contributor, because Katie played so much last year and she was our go-to girl. So I mean, that kind of hurt us at the beginning, but other than that, I just think being young is another factor in it, because when you look on the floor, you're playing 2 to 3 freshmen at a time, and then the rest of the team is majority sophomores. And then me and Mac, the only 2 juniors out there. So I mean, being young is a huge factor for us. I just am one that's always constantly like positively yelling at people, like, we can do this. This is why we're nationally ranked this year. This is what we practice all week. This is what you not like we cry, but like during 2 days when you're like so just like fatigued and you're overwhelmed and you like have tears of just like, I want it to be done. And so it all pays off right now. Like, this is why you do it. This is why you're a student athlete. And I'm always there like, hey, what's wrong? What do you need to talk about? And always being that person for people. So kind of being the positive factor. I think what sets us apart is during a game, we don't just fold over. Like, we're down by 8 points, we're fighting back until the end. Like, we don't let a team just beat us 25-15. We're going to come back and make up those points, and then we lose the first one or the second, we always come back and win the second, because we know that we want to go game 5, we want to go game 4. Like, we're not just going to fold over, and that's one thing that sets us apart. And then we're a heck of a scrappy team and defensively. Like, if you look at other teams, they're not as solid in the back row as we are. And I mean, when we're all playing good, we're really hard to beat. We dig up balls like it's our job, and I mean, it's fun.